Finally.
So what's your version of events then?
Don't you have it in your file?
I just thought you could give it that bit more colour.
Well, I went to the store, bought myself a bag, environmental friendly. And for some strange reason, the cashier decided to tell me that I wasn't allowed to take my bag inside.
Mm-hmm.
But from where I was standing, there were a lot more people inside that store with their own bags. So I wonder why he picked me.
Well, I can tell why you think it is.
The same reason that you club me with, taxi drivers, street sweepers, bus drivers, anything that the local man considers beneath him.
Well, I'll let you say it. You clearly want to.
My skin.
I wasn't there.
Am I not equal to you?
I wouldn't deny that.
Well, not out loud, at least.
Mr. Sharma obviously did. But that doesn't really justify what you did to him.
Oh, look, we have a smart one here.
There's no need for that.
You're still a pale fucking potato.
I feel like I'm talking to somebody else now.
No, you're talking to the right person.
Difficult to keep it up.
What?
Your little Shyamalan routine.
On another note, what does one have to do to get some burgers and curly fries in this joint?
Yeah, I'll check with the chef when we're done. Dissociative identity disorder is an exceptionally rare diagnosis.
Well, somebody's got to have it.
Yeah, well, if it's you, why hasn't it come up before?
Most of these mental health issues go undiagnosed in underprivileged societies. You may know nothing about that, would you?
Who's that? He sounds pretty articulate. Why don't you let him take over?
You think you know me? Ever since I was born, until today, I've been judged based on the color of my skin and my ethnicity. People think they know me, whispering in the shadows, mocking me, all of these things. How do you think that makes me feel? I walk into a party, right, and they look at me like as if I'm in the wrong fucking house.
Here's a story about you. You assaulted the manager of a local supermarket. An honest, hardworking guy who was merely enforcing rules that were not his and I guarantee were above his pay grade. And no, because you got triggered because of your racial bullshit.
Racial bullshit?
Yeah, racial bullshit. You assaulted him and now he's in the hospital. He has a scarred face. He has a fractured skull. He might need to get fitted for a glass eye if he ever comes out of his coma. Don't you think you proved this point?
And what is the point I'm trying to prove?
We already have all this in our records.
Oh, you're not going to say it out loud?
Oh, you think this has anything to do with skin color?
Oh my God, skin color. Look at you, you pale fucking potato. You probably need to use a lot of bronzer.
You think this is a joke? You savaged him.
Language.
I'm so fucking sick of debating shit like this with guys like you. Yeah, well done, you got me to say it. All this violence and race baiting, it works. Okay, it gets attention. It's the same shit that's kept me out of a promotion for the last 10 years or so. They always give it to one of these diversity hires who rises up the ranks further than she deserves. It's always a woman, and I haven't mentioned the race, but I think you see where I'm going with this. And do you know what? I genuinely hadn't noticed. I didn't mind. Okay, that is until one of them, she sensed some sort of hostility from me, okay? And she went one extra sensory perception further because she decided that not only was I being hostile, it was on account of her race and gender, right? So what did they do? They set up this workshop for me where they instilled in me the exact kind of prejudices that they had accused me of already having.
But a workshop is meant to create safe environments for...
Yeah, I don't feel very safe.
Well, safety is hostile to hostility.
The present day definition of safe is so niche it creates hostility where there wasn't any before.
Well, if such workshops are going to create issues for people based on, unconscious bias.
Oh my God.
I don't think it's an effective or constructive.
I don't know what any of this means, okay? I don't want to have to get a master's in critical race theory to keep the job I've already held for over a decade, all right? But look, you're not the only one struggling to hold in what he really feels, okay? Because there's at least another guy in me with a very different version of events that you've just told me, all right? But I can't let him out, or I'd hardly get to keep my job, would I?
People of all races, ethnicities, and cultures deserve a fair chance at life and opportunity.
I always believed that. Okay, anyone is welcome to challenge their competence against mine. But if you find yourself wanting, you don't start listing all of these categories, you fuck off. Equality of opportunity? Absolutely. Equality of outcome? Get fucked.
If ethics in fucking hiring is your problem, why did you resent me for it? Unless you always wanted to. Sit the fuck back down.
So what, you think I just unlocked the racist within?
Didn't you?
You know, I have a category I could throw out there. I'm gay, but you can't see that. Don't say you can't.
My best friend was gay.
Well, he was gay, was he? Yas, Queen, Slay, that's what you were doing, wasn't it?
My best friend killed himself. For reasons that are beyond me. And for all the pressure that the society placed on him. Now, who the fuck's going to take the blame for that?
Him, probably. He should have played the card more. It seems to be how you get ahead these days.
It's nowhere near as bad for you.
Well, no kid ever got kicked out of the house at age 13 for admitting he was black.
They kicked you out?
But look, did it ever occur to you that maybe I was a cashier, taxi driver, garbage man?
You're still a garbage man.
Well, that I was the first one in my family who ever went to university? I mean, can't I be privileged in one respect and then underprivileged in another? Better yet, can we just stop with all these categories? All right, because I'm sick of playing this game.
If you're sick of playing the game, why are you still playing?
Can I, for 1 minute, just please not give a fuck how you feel?
So you're telling me that you were good at your job?
Well, we can let my superiors decide. Once I pass on my recommendations about your case.
How about them curly fries now?